Alright, hello everyone and welcome to Desert Only Ironman episode 5. In this video I get a couple goals accomplished, but before I touch base on that, I want to tell you that I'm not going to be uploading as frequent anymore because I am back at university and I have things to do. I'll mainly be playing more over the weekends and in what little free time I have if I can play during assignments. So other than that, here is the rest of episode 5. Alright, as you can see right there in the clip, I accomplished one of my goals that I set out in my last video, which was to get a 100k cash stack, and I ended up accomplishing that. So that's pretty cool. Time to go buy stuff. What I ended up spending my entire 100k cash stack on was Rune Sudoku. I think I left around like 10k left to invest and to make my money back. With Rune Sudoku, people don't know, it's like regular Sudoku where the Mind Rune represents a 1, Fire Rune 2, and so on up until the Law Rune that represents a 9. And I used a calculator. Don't think I actually sat there and tried to play Sudoku because that would be a waste of time. I used a calculator and eventually I actually got pretty good at it and was able to get my runes, I think it's around 15% cheaper. So that was a lot more use to me. And here is the end result after using all that money up and those other runes I got. Another thing I accomplished in this episode was I got myself up to 35 woodcutting and 36 fire making so I could start chopping teak logs. There is one teak tree that is in the desert. Not a lot of people know about it. It's right by the golem. Over at that area, it's right at the very corner of basically the end of Runescape. Because we live in a flat map and we will basically fall off if we go any farther than that. And I needed an adamant axe from Caliphites before I decided to do that, so I'll start doing that just for total level later on. Here are some screenshots that I'm going to be sharing with you that I didn't get to record or just felt like screenshotting. I didn't plan on having 420 cut sapphires, this kind of turned out like that when I took this picture. I would say it's a lot of sapphires. I almost have enough for 500 rings of recoil. I think I'm going to go for 1,000 as a nice goal, and I don't even know if I'll need that many for when I go to Calphite Queen, but I'll have them. And also, of course, I got the second wand from the Magic Training Arena, so now I need to start working towards a third, which is going to cost a lot of GP, so I need to start probably training my thieving skill or just doing what I'm doing. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Here are some stats that I've gained along the way from my last video, which is kind of impressive. Again, 49 mining, 49 crafting, I think 44 smithing, and whatever else I put up there. I would like to thank each and every one of you for watching my videos and keeping me motivated to make them. It does take a chunk out of my day to make them, but if it serves some sort of entertainment for someone, then why the fuck not? I almost always play with my private on unless I'm mass world hopping, so if anyone has ever needed for some help or advice with their Ironman, because I do own 2 other Ironmen, then I have no problem helping out. As for episode 6, I can't give an ETA on when it will be released, but I hope to have 43 prayer by then, which would be about 10,000 Alcrid warrior kills. We're closing up on 300 subscribers, and I do have a goal of 1,000 for the year just to push myself to create some good content. I was actually planning by like the end of the year, but looks like it might end up getting closer to what I thought. I love all of you deeply, and if I could put all of my audience's ass hair together, I would create a makeshift wig for one bald person. Not sure what that has to do with anything, but stay tuned for more of this desert-only Ironman thing I'm doing. And, okay, bye.